VVHL after hours. Breaking it down. Everything in the league. Plays takes everything you need. If it's happening now, we're calling it out. Real talk only, that's what it's about. VVHL after hours. Running through the league for hours. Every play, every take, every story we tell. If you're part of the league, then you know it well. VVHL after hours. Yeah, the energy's high. Aquino, Minglewood. Crowd set the tone, best show in the league. Yeah, you already know. Aquino, Minglewood. Crowd. Let's get into it.
All you VVHL beauties, welcome to VVHL After Hours, Week 8. We made it to the finish line. How's it going, Crowd and Mingle?
It's
Good.
going great, man. It's going great.
I'm tired tonight, bro.
Same.
Tired.
I'm exhausted.
He's tired.
Just life, man. Just life. Life's busy. This season took a lot out of me too.
Oh,
I'm
trust me,
just tired,
I'm
man.
right there
Like
with you.
this, I think, was the biggest season of the VVHL. I'm just feeling it.
Yeah, when you miss your nap in the daytime, it really puts a damper on how you can perform.
Don't talk about it. I did miss my nap
Yeah.
today. I told you that earlier.
I did
and
too. I did too.
I'm feeling it, guys. But yeah, chat. You guys can tell us all how you feel too. 8 weeks in, regular season's done. We're getting ready for the playoffs. Congratulations to all the teams that made it through. All 16 of you. The other 4, I think
GG's.
owner applications are out. Try again next season, right?
There's always
Back
next
at her.
season. Always next season.
Yeah, media's probably going to be freaking a blast out to watch if you aren't playing in the playoffs. Be sure to check out the Tuesday and Wednesday coverage of the streams, and you'll probably have a lot of fun watching those games too, because it's going to be hype, dude. Like just the matchups, but for all of those asking, they could just literally go on the standings, click on conference, and just go 1 versus 8, 2 versus 7.
Yeah, I had the hardest time with that. I thought that I forgot about the divisions, and so I was just on the main standings. So I was trying to look at the matchups today, and then I forget who it was that had said something about somebody flaking, and I was like, oh shit, I'm reading this completely wrong. Some people that sold, dude, that are just they're not in it anymore, man. They're out golfing.
Oh God, I wish I went golfing earlier today actually, and man, I honestly wish I could be one of them, but these crease police, we just always have to perform in the regular season, right?
Absolutely.
I mean, you almost well, not really, because that would have had to be like a horrible tank in order for you to miss, to miss the playoffs. But yeah, no, I could imagine. I could. Sometimes it feels like that's it. You're done for. Last night, you know what I mean?
Oh, dude, me and Dunk, or Dunk and I, we're gonna be correct about grammar and shit. We've only had the Crease Police 2 seasons, man. This is only our second season, and we're exhausted, dude. We're exhausted. Especially adding more parody onto more parody. But like, we're feeling it this season, dude. It's been tough. It's been a tough season. Great matchups. The skills at an all-time high. I actually believe in a very long time, like things are actually very even amongst the league right now. Like we don't have teams only winning like 2 games, you know.
Oh,
I'm just saying, I feel it, dude. Like I don't think the admins have to do anything else. Like if they just keep this format going on, like congratulations, you did it. You found the best parity. Everything's fair. Like you look at the standings and how close everything was for the playoffs, dude. Like
I mean, like there's been some there's like I don't know, there's been some like questionable trades that maybe should have been looked at a little bit more closely, in my opinion, by the trade committee. If that's a thing anymore, I don't know if it is or not. I don't know if they keep those people in like witness protections so people don't know who they are. That could be like a top secret. Um, some people got fleeced this season. At least in my opinion. Don't ask me for examples because I can't remember. I just remember the conversations about them.
wow.
Um, but yeah, and with 20 teams, I think we talked about this last time. Like with this many teams, with the talent spread out the way that it is, when you get those top guys on a team or a line that are matched up with people that they don't think meets their kind of talent, you end up getting you know, some trade me away right now and some songs and weird things that happen. Right. So yeah,
Hey,
it's it for 20 teams and the amount of players that had signed up. It's went relatively well. We haven't had any crazy crash outs.
well, I mean, nothing to do with the crash outs, but like how big this like league was this season. I think I did the math on the stats sheet last night, and I calculated 19,000 and like 40 shots this season taken.
Holy
And by
jeez.
Wow.
saves. Like that's crazy. Like just if you think about it, just numbers wise, like every like Tuesday, Wednesday, 8 weeks, there's been 19,000 shots taken by the players in this league this season. It's crazy. If you actually do the math, I did it already, but like this league as the goalies, we have a .714 save percentage out of 19,000 shots.
That's your
So
angle.
so hey,
That's fantastic.
hey, congrats all the goalies out there. We did it. We fucking did it. Um, dude, is anybody else tired? Like, is anybody else just?
I mean, a little bit, man, but probably not as much as
No.
you.
No, you're
I
not.
think I think
Yeah,
yeah, you sound like you're hurting, dude.
I
Yeah,
am,
you
dude.
sound
I am.
rough.
I'm actually like excited. Like that. I know a bunch of people already know this, but Dunk and I are not owning next season. The Crease Police are taking a hiatus. The government took away our funding, so the station is
Yeah,
closing for a little bit. Um,
that's crazy.
Yeah, me and Dunk are just gonna go to the draft, man. And to be honest, I saw some silly little rules coming where like the top teams or something are gonna lose their first and second. None of like me and Dunk lost our first and our third. Like a lot of the what you call the top owners, if you wanna, create division like that. They a lot of them lost their first and third. So next season it's an automatic first and second. And I want no part of that. I'm going to the draft and I'm just going to live my life, maybe save some bucks. And See where the road takes me, see where season 11 takes me. Next season's gonna be exciting though, I think all the registrations are out, so everybody should definitely head over there and sign your ass up for next season. Make sure you DM Mike Diesel though if you do have any questions. His DMs are open. He wanted me to let you guys know that.
I thought they were always open. Like you could just message him about
Yeah.
whatever you want, whatever you need at whatever time.
Pretty sure that's how it is.
Like,
Why was that so like sexual? He's like, yeah.
yeah, like he's an open dude, right? Like his DMs are just there for the taking.
If you do DM him too, you might have a chance to make yourself onto his Monday podcast, at work with Diesel or whatever it's called. What's it called? Between the
Yeah,
Whistles?
between the whistles.
Is it between the
Damn.
whistles?
Yeah, between the whistles.
Yeah, that dude just yaps about like if there is one person in this league who's good at yapping and like interesting yap, it's Diesel. Like that guy could talk about his job for like 20 minutes and you're like, oh shit, like I'm invested.
Just 20 minutes is all he needs.
That's
He's like that guy,
dude,
that sales
that's
guy.
all he needs.
Oh my!
We should have had him on the
dude.
cast tonight. We should have had him on the pod tonight.
I just let him go. Just let him.
He's always such a good time.
He is.
Yeah.
Mike's great. Like I can't even deal with it. It's so. But it's good. Like I've listened to the first episode. He, his recording setup is crazy. It's studio that he's got for Between the Whistles. If you haven't, make sure you jump into his DMs again and request the photos.
Isn't it just a fucking broom closet?
Yep.
Hey,
I mean,
you know what? Hey,
I would. I don't want the kids running into, this.
yeah, you know what though? You know what the beauty about recording is that there's no, you don't have to be anywhere. Like I bet you everybody listening right now or whoever's gonna listen to this thing on Spotify the next day or the day after, like big setups. Bro, I'm on my freaking lazy boy couch. I got the recliner back and I'm chilling right now. I'm fucking zen. I'm chill as a cucumber. I might go put on a kimono right now. I don't know.
That's a site I would.
That's
Yeah, I don't know about that.
I actually don't own a kimono, but I do have many house coats, and my apartment smells of rich mahogany and leather-bound books. Terry could actually confirm that to you.
yeah. It smells exactly like that. I couldn't even believe it when I walked in. I said, "My God, I've smelled books of leather, and this is exactly what they smell like."
To be honest,
And
my apartment just smells like my 40-pound cat.
whatever
It's a heifer.
whatever that smells like. Oh my God.
He smells fantastic. He grooms daily. He grooms. He struggles. He struggles with it, but he does groom. A lot happened this week, guys. A lot.
A lot.
Yeah, it was a crazy week. That's like for certain.
Crow, were you about to say something? Sound like you were about to say something.
Oh no, man, no. Go ahead.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, you're just agreeing.
Yeah, I was just agreeing with you, man.
You think, a lot happened this week. Yes.
Yeah, this week. Yes, 100% this week.
Yeah, this week a lot did happen.
Yeah. Well, wait, listen. We have I guess this would be the perfect time to tell everybody about it that's listening. We're doing something new. We're trying something new. We've got some segments for the list where each one of us have our own kind of take on what went on this week in the VVHL. Which one of you guys want to start off?
I can go ahead.
I mean,
Nice.
oh,
Let's go.
I love that, man. I love how Crow just takes charge sometimes.
Dude, it's so great. Like, admirable. Is that the right word?
Yeah, it is actually.
Admirable, tangible. Tangible's a good word. Um,
I don't
but
think I've ever used tangible.
tangible, it's like something that you could show, like visually, like you know at hotels how like they put the toilet paper in like the triangles. You know that's a tangible service that they're doing. That's a tangible difference that you can see compared to like you go to a motel and you get like a sheet of half ply. That's and no other toilet paper. So tangible is just
Uh,
something visual. And man, one of my segments should just be like English with Dave,
Yeah, I agree
like
with
like
that.
just
we could look at it.
Dave's word of the week. Yeah,
Dave's, yeah.
I
yeah.
think that would be
Hey,
Write it
fun.
down. Write it down for next
yeah,
week.
I fucking
Yeah.
typed it
Write
already,
it
dude.
down.
I
Write,
typed it. That's a great idea. Why so many, dude? I feel like that's a terrific idea, man. I came up with that all by myself. Oh, wow.
sorry, crowd.
No,
Sorry.
you're good,
Anyways,
man.
Crow.
Um, yeah, so we did come up with names for all of our segments. You guys will see what Dave and Terry's are, but mine is called Kraut's Corner. With the corner spelled with a K. Just note that. But basically, the whole theme of my segment is like I'm going to be talking mainly about forwards and like the more offensive side of the league. I have a few names, few names written down here. That I'm gonna give some love to that I thought really stood out among the forwards this week. And I'll kind of give you some insight on like kind of how these players play and what makes them so good. So the first player I selected for one of my top performers was Oy Kostic. This guy, I mean, he'll show up on this quite often in anything. I mean, that guy is just a dominant force on the ice. He hits, he scores, and he put up big numbers for South Beach this week. I believe he had 23 points. So, Oy Kostic is my first. My next would
Jeez.
be South LA Gaming.
Wow.
South LA Gaming is a really good player, really underrated. I did play with him the first week of the season, and it was good. He's a really good player. Enjoy playing with him. And he put up big numbers for the DGens this week. And the DGens, especially on Wednesday, really had a really good Wednesday. Um, I believe they went 3-0, and they kind of just dominated all the teams they played from what I was looking at. So shout out to them. Um, but then the next player I have is Mewtwo.
Big shout out. Big shout
Um,
out.
Mewtwo,
Ooh.
Mewtwo is one of those guys who he just kind of does stuff, and I don't really know how it works, but like it works. And I don't know, his play style is really weird, but he's good at what he does. Um, and I mean, I love Mewtwo, man.
Dang.
That guy's a great player. Big week for Onbu, as they look to make or start their playoff run. Um, and then the last player I have is my teammate slash line mate slash good buddy Rifle Drum. Um, he put up, I believe, more points than me this week, so outperformed me. He played super well. Um, the main thing I'll say about Rifle Drum is his forecheck is insane. Like he is really good at hitting, getting the puck off guys, and turning it back the other way for odd man rushes. And he's obviously good with the LT as well. I mean, all these guys that I named are good with the LT. That's a big part of all their games. But LT is a big part of Rifles as well, and he played really well this week. And then finally, for my last award here is Terry came up with this, and I do like it. It's called the Sniper of the Week. So for the first ever Sniper of the Week, uh, And I know when I went through all the top performers, that I don't know if they were a little mad I didn't mention them, and I'm going to mention them now. I'd like to nominate the entire Back Alley Brawlers Wednesday, I believe it was Wednesday line. Um, that that played. That would be Stefano,
Oh my! Round of applause.
yeah, Stefano, Castle, and Ascend. Um, I mean, to say they dominated on Wednesday would be an understatement, and to see the teams they did it against is even crazier. Um, they beat the Soul Reapers, I believe it was the Soul Reapers, the Snipers, and the Crease Police. So not an easy night, and they made it look easy. So I can't give enough credit to them, and I have to play them next week, so I'm sure that'll be fun.
Damn. Yeah, they went crazy.
They really did. I was
Absolutely crazy.
surprised. You know, Castle just comes into the party after games. He's like, "Bro, I had like 30 points this week." I was like, "What, bro?"
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah, what a guy. Yeah, I think Stefano was like, I can't miss tonight. I'm like, bro, like I just missed putting a hole through my Xbox. Like, man.
You know what? You know what, man? It's the Back Alley Brawlers, and also a big shout out to the Degens. Mark and Luigi had a stellar freaking Wednesday night,
Absolutely.
and without them, the Crease Police wouldn't be back at the top for the press. So thanks to both those teams, man. You guys killed it. Couldn't have done it without you. Sorry, I'm like
Yeah, that
extremely out of breath. I had to hop from my bathroom just now. Holy. I'm struggling here, boys.
man, oh man. Want me to go next because you're out of breath?
Yeah, if you can. We actually have a special guest coming in too. So why don't you take it away? Why don't you take it away? I'm gonna catch my breath. I'm gonna mute myself so you guys don't have to
Oh
uh,
my
hear my
Oh
mouth
my
breathing into
goodness.
this mic right
Oh
now.
my god.
Jesus. Take it away, Terry. Take it away.
Oh my goodness. All right. Well, um, the segment that I'm going to be running for you guys is called Minglewood's Mishaps. Okay, this is going to be a little bit more on the spicy side. So if you guys, can't take the heat, I guess stay out of the kitchen. And remember, I don't make the scores of these games that I talk about. I just make sure nobody forgets them. Okay, so if you end up on this mishap list, I'm going to talk about just so nobody forgets them. Okay, so yo, why am I echoing? Who's going on in the background? Who is that? Oh, it must be our special guest. It is.
Yeah, if
Mute
our
yourself,
special
special
guest could
guest.
just mute yourself
Yeah, if you
right
could just
now.
mute
Yeah,
himself,
just
that'd be
mute
great.
yourself right now, please.
There it is. Oh my goodness. Okay, so sorry about that. Um, so we had two nights. Obviously, we have two nights. We played two nights. A title race. Okay, there's been a close race all season between two teams for the top and bottom spot, and then we have the Iron Waltz, and we'll
Ooh.
get into them a little bit here in a second. So Tuesday, Farmers got worked by the big dog 7-4, with which nobody saw coming. Revolution somehow beat the Mega Flowers 5-4, which is either an upset or a mutual failure. Sorry, I haven't really decided which one yet. Back Alley Brawlers lost to the Invasion 5-4, and then lost to the Egg Farmers on that same night 5-3. So it was a rough Tuesday for the Brawlers. And then there's the Iron Waltz. Soul Reapers smacked them 8-0. South Beach Snipers put it to them at 9-2. And the Polar Titans beat them 8-0. 3 games, not a single fucking win. I'm sorry. 25 goals against. Guys, the Iron Waltz does not look like a hockey team right now. Okay, they're a public service for teams that need to fix their goal differential. I know, like I said, this is going to be tough.
Hey.
The Angry Birds lost to the Polar Titans 9-1, and then beat the Raptors, surprise, on the same night 9-4. I can't explain the Angry Birds, and if I try, I just lose. my
Yeah.
thoughts, right? So, but okay. Then another thing popped into my head about mishaps, and I got to get this off my chest before we go any further. Like Crave, dog, my guy. I got to address something that this kind of genuinely keeps me up at night. Okay, 7 seasons in the league or more, and this guy's been a borderline Michael Jordan for the VV. Okay, he's done so much. People still talk about it. He's got to be a VVHL legend. Whenever the Hall of Fame ballots get released for the next time, maybe he's on there. But 2 seasons with hint of postseason hockey, and you I watch these things relatively closely, because I care genuinely, and I think I've identified the problem. It's got to be Zeph. Now, now look, hold on. I know, I understand. I'm not saying he's a bad person. I'm sure he's lovely, okay? But Zeph is out here running spreadsheets on player value and asset management while Crave Dog is trying to win hockey games. Okay? Those are 2 completely different hobbies, and somehow they ended up in the same office, they're on the same team. So I know, and I think we all know, Crave doesn't need a spreadsheet. He needs a co-owner who watched the game last night, not one who watched the asset depreciation curve on a third line winger. So 7 seasons of greatness, 2 seasons of whatever is going on. Crave, buddy, get out and run while you can. Save yourself before you get modeled into a third straight off season. Okay, so back to Tuesday. I sorry, I had to get that off my chest.
Are we gonna get
Back
canceled?
to Tuesday. I don't
I feel like we're
know.
gonna get
I don't know
canceled.
what's.
Hey,
Yeah,
fuck
we'll
it,
be
we
fine.
ball, right?
Yeah. Okay. So the good stuff. There is good things that
Okay.
happened. The good things I'm going to talk about. Okay. South Beach were absolutely rolling on Tuesday. Okay. They beat the Dreadhounds 11-4, beat the Knights 6-5, went a perfect 3-0, and looked like the best team in the league. First place was basically theirs heading into Wednesday. Okay. And the Crease Police, meanwhile,
Oh boy.
went, what was it?
Oh,
0-2-1.
here we go.
Lost to the
Here we
lost to the
go.
Degens 7-6, lost to the Big Dog 6-4, lost to the Dread, if you want to call them that, Dave. We all saw how you performed. The Crease Police on Tuesday were a team that had so many chances to win, but yet they found a unique way to lose each and every game. Okay, so going into Wednesday, they were cooked. Like, let's be real here, we were cooked. Like, done. And we figured that, the way that Cossack was talking, that South Beach had this locked up. So then Wednesday, for implosion. Okay, South Beach, pretty sure they were sitting in first, right? All the momentum in the world, everything set up perfectly. But then the Degens beat them 9-2. And then the Ballers beat them 6-3. 2 games with 5 goals on the last night of the regular season with the first place on the line.
Wasn't it with their 2 top picks?
I think so. The South Beach Snipers, the same team that looked like world beaters 24 hours ago, came out on Wednesday, scored 5 goals in 2 games. That's got to be one of the more organizational collapses in real time that we've seen here in the league. Just, God. Meanwhile, the back alley brawlers went absolutely feral. Okay, like Kraut was saying, they beat the Soul Reapers 15-3. 15 is a little ridiculous. I thought there was a mercy rule. Egg farmers kept cooking. They beat the Mega Flowers 10-4. Crease Police handled their business quietly. Beat the Revolution 13-2. Beat the Smoke Eaters 6-2. And then dropped one against the absolute, the snipers of the week, essentially, 9-3.
Oh.
But finished 2-1. Okay, so they made up some ground, right? So we're going to wrap this up here. I promise you guys. There won't be much more. But the Crease Police finished first the regular season. Everybody needs to understand what actually happened. All they had to do was show up on Wednesday. And they didn't.
Yeah.
They just didn't show up. Crease Police came back, went 2-1, stayed composed, watched South Beach's hand in the regular season. first place on a silver platter. It's not really a dominant regular season winning performance, but it's still first place. And with the playoffs starting next week, the Crease Police better figure out which version of themselves show up. Right? South Beach better have a very uncomfortable conversation this week and crave the offer stands. Get out. Iron Waltz, I'm sorry. 14, 31, and 3. I generally don't know what to tell you guys at this point, but good job. And that,
you know what?
That's it.
That's a father and son.
I mean, I'm so
right
sorry,
there,
bro. Like
that's fucked up, bro.
Yeah.
That's fucked up. Like, imagine just owning with your dad and be like, "Yeah, Dad, this is gonna be a great season. We're gonna fucking bond together. We're gonna play together." And then you got a guy named Terry fucking Minglewood rip your soul apart at the end of the season on a podcast.
Just ripping you
That's
a new
crazy.
one, dude.
Listen, I'm extremely sorry, but this is after hours for a reason, is it not? And
it is after hours.
It is.
Yeah,
I enjoyed that.
It definitely
I
is.
enjoyed that.
I love that. I love that. I'm gonna get into my segment now. the dopamine's freaking through the roof. I'm awake now. I'm no longer tired.
Oh my goodness.
You know what, guys? I'm not gonna lie. I don't really. I think they wanted me to call this like Aquino's angles or something. I don't fucking know, but I went through a little bit of a crisis, but I'm supposed to talk about goalies and performances and all that. Listen, I did not perform this week. I was ass cheeks this week. Did you guys hear me, by the way?
Oh, we hear you. We
sorry.
I thought
I thought my mic died for a second.
We don't need to put any more on it.
Yeah. Yeah, I had to say about my goalies in this league, man. You guys all know who you are. It's a long list of us, but I'm so goddamn proud of each and every one of you goalies out there, because this game hates us, bro. Like, I don't care how good you are, or if you're just starting off goalie. It's a it's an unthankful job in this game, and you know what? We come back week after week. We get absolutely peppered, if you want to call it that. LTs are pretty easy to stop, to be honest. So if you're not stopping those, just maybe look within. Yeah, you know what? I'm supposed to have this part where I talk about the sieve of the What? How the fuck do you pronounce this, Terry? Sieve of the week, like SIEVE. That what it's supposed to be?
I don't know, dude.
But listen. I'm supposed to talk about misplays, little goalie oopsies. Dude, we have enough of those oopsies, man. Like, us goalies get roasted, bro. Like, we make one wrong move, everybody's like, "Oh, need save," and then the penguin gift comes up like, "Need save." And yeah. Fuck you all. Us goalies do great. We do great. We show up every week. We take all the bullets. We deal with your guys' miserable defense, and we out here, man. We out here. So I don't have anything negative to say. I do want to shout out a little list of these goalies here. It's I believe we got a Dunk, who, by the way, when those awards come out, if Dunk's not getting this Vezina of the season, I give up on this league, man. I really do. Yeah, Dunk, myself, Aquino. Take it easy. Awkward moment, bro. These goalies, those three goalies up there, just showing out, man. You guys played terrific this season. Some other goalie. Yo, Slam Chunk, actually, I read a comment from her yesterday. She said she has as many shutouts as me and Doug do, which is only 2. It's not a lot, but um, shout out Slam Chunk. She doesn't get a lot of appreciation this league, I find, and she deserves it. She puts up with all the gross boys in this league, and all their sarcasm and their jokes, and she's she's such a team player, man. I see her in the chats all the time, and I see her in the voice channels every night hanging out with everybody. Kudos to you, Slam, and congratulations on your 2 shutouts this week or this season, sorry. And yeah, go kill in the playoffs, girl. Go get it, girl. Girl.
Isn't there like a soundboard, like a Shania Twain soundboard bit you could play?
Girl. Not that tech savvy, to be honest, but they're right. Oh, it's like that. Let's go,
Yeah,
girl.
I don't have soundboard provisions.
Yeah. Um. Yeah, man. Yeah, just a lot of good goalies in this league. I mean, it's probably easy to bring up the list of goalies, but like I said, I'm just unmotivated this week. I didn't do my research. I didn't do my homework. We don't do scripts around here, by the way, guys. So we just really out here, to be honest. Well, Tunic, I think he played like 30 games this season. He got work like a dog. I think he faced. I want to say it was like 600 and something. I remember seeing that. Like Will Tunic, I think got like 600, like 20 shots against the season. Like, what an absolute dog.
Yeah, that was early in the season when I was still with the Revolution. He had a ton of shots
Yeah, dude.
against him,
Oh,
like a ton of
I
them.
forgot Sleepy Ajax, bro. Sleepy Ajax, he put on a performance this season. We got guys. I think we had like a new guy moving TG on the D-Gens. Like he played freaking great. I don't even know if he's on the D-Gens, but he is now. Intrepid's out there, bro. Gritty's out there. Bosa. I forgot about Bosa. He's gonna DM me his stats or something after this. But hey, Bosa, we see you. Congrats on Ambu. You're killing it on the stats since you moved there. Must be nice getting carried. My boy Burner Mad Dog. I think Burner was just, like the last on the goalie stats last season, and he gets worked. He got work last season. He had to go to work this season. Just a bunch of games played, but shout out to all you guys, man. Rose Petal Killer, man. He's an OG of the league. Juicy Smoke, you keep sliding, bro. Just keep sliding. Keep avoiding those pucks. Yeah, dude. I can't believe I was about to have a segment where I was gonna like shit on these goalies, bro. We don't deserve that. We don't
Keep
deserve
sliding,
getting shit
keep
on.
avoiding those pucks. I think were the last words out of his mouth.
Yeah.
Biggie Otis actually paid me to say that.
Oh,
Yeah.
hold on. You guys are getting paid to say things?
Well,
Sometimes.
anyways, everybody say hi to Day Day. That's our special guest
Hi,
tonight.
Day
Hey,
Damn, no love,
Hey, Day Day.
no love for the D-man, dude. No D-man segment.
you're here.
Yeah, I feel like you get glazed a
No,
lot.
no,
as
no.
it is,
I don't
to be
want to.
honest.
I don't want glaze, but there's some demon out there who should get shout outs for sure.
Well, why don't you shout them out? You're the defense guy. You do the defense.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
don't want to put you on the spot. I was gonna give
yeah,
you a cool introduction, but
Yeah, 150 some assists or whatever.
yeah, but
yeah.
I mean, there's a few D-men. I mean, there's a lot of good D-men in the league, obviously, but there's a few that I've played recently who I was really impressed by. The first one I'm going to call out is Luigi. So I know you guys obviously covered the D-Gens a little bit earlier, but I mean, I played them last week, and I mean, Luigi was locked down on defense. He was always in the right position. He also was really good at facilitating the puck. I was super impressed with his game last week, and I think that D-Gens team, like, they're hot at the right time. I think they have two really good lines, and they're going to be they're in our division in the in the league. So their team is ahead of us. So they would play the D-Gens in the third round or second round. I don't know if I would want to play the D-Gens. I
No,
just
dude,
think that
they're
they're super
scary.
well rounded. Yeah, they're super well rounded, and Luigi back there on defense was super impressive. The other one I want to bring up is JG. Like, I know JG gets his flowers, and he's a great player. I know he's skated at wing. I think I played him one time this season. He was at wing, so I think he's played around uh, different positions this season instead of just pure defense. But we played them first game last night, and he obviously his defense is amazing, but he also is a huge part of their offense with puck movement, facilitating the puck. I've looked at the stats. JG's right up there with me, even with a handful of less games than me. So he's a huge part of their offense. He's great defensively. It's hard to get by him, sound defensively, but his offense is also great. Like his passing, his vision. So I was super impressed with him yesterday. The other person I want to give a shout out to is Jared on the Soul Reapers. So Jared, funny story. I used to play in a league with Snake, like the league that they came from, WCA. And Jared used to be on all his teams. And when I came into the league, everybody just kept calling me the new Jared. And I never like played with him because we were both on defense. I played against him a couple times, but he's actually like, when it comes to D-men, he's perfect on both sides. He's a great D-man, moves the puck. He's an offensive threat. He can score goals. I know that at least the games I've played against that Soul Reapers line with Snickers, Picks, and Jared, they're extremely tough to score goals on because they're all so well. They play so well defensively. So I've always been impressed with Jared, and I'll forever hate the nickname the real Jared, but at least it's somebody that's really good at the game. Well, I don't think I played Ovi at all last season, but I played him this season. Again, super.
Dodging.
You're probably dodging, dude. Zaner. That's Zaner's fault. But yeah, I think Ovi, great defense in fours. You could tell he knows exactly what he's doing. I had a really tough time playing against him. He was reading backdoor passes really well. He was always in the way, couldn't LT him. So I was super impressed with him. And I think the Knights are actually like a huge sleeper in the playoffs. I really do. Like, I think that their team is kind of right there with the D-Gens in that they could make it really difficult for some of those higher seeds.
Dude, speaking of defensemen, I don't know why I said defenseman. Defenseman. I gotta play Dan and Buck Neeson next week, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And it's that's a couple defensemen right there if we're talking about defensemen. But I think I've only ever played Buck Neeson like twice in my life. But I know Dan's just gonna hit me, or not me, but like my team, and I'm not looking forward to that. And he has a wicked slap shot that makes my goalie freeze. We should probably look into banning that before the playoffs next week. Yeah, and shout out to you, Day Day. Shout out to you, bro. You came in last season. You fucking just been crushing it, bro.
Man.
And steal more awards from Prime G while you're at it.
Yep, he
Hell
forever
yeah.
hates me for that, but
He doesn't stop talking about it. Every time I see Prime G, he's like season 9 snub, 7 business snub.
I
But
mean,
I get it,
it
Prime.
happens.
It happens, bro. It happens. You know what? He was actually supposed to be a guest with us too, and I completely forgot. But yeah, maybe next time,
Yeah,
bro.
get fucked.
Give.
Oh my god.
It's a spicy
Yeah,
after hours,
yeah. Oh
man.
my
I don't know. Like,
goodness.
you can tell when the boys don't
Don't
have their
blame Terry
naps,
for
man.
that,
You
dude.
can
Terry just
tell.
got me all fired up with that Terry
Hey,
Minglewood corner
yeah, I mean, listen.
mishaps.
Dude, that was spicy.
Sometimes
That was
that's
heated.
sometimes you gotta be the person that's willing to say the things that people think but don't want to say.
I agree. I
Right?
agree. And
I
nothing you said was like incorrect per se. It's just do people want to hear the truth, Terry?
I mean,
You can't handle the
You
truth.
can't handle the truth,
I mean,
man.
I dropped it. I couldn't capitalize on that cross crease pass you just gave me. Oh man, that's a fail. That'll be on next week's
Oh,
segment.
just watching Terry miss shots on Wednesdays is one of my favorites. It's fantastic. You know how good it is having a guy like Terry on the team, though. And like, shout out to the Revs for handing him over to us. But man, Terry like just changed the vibes on our teams because we just get to like bust each other's balls all night, and it's the most fun thing. I really enjoy having you as a teammate,
That's
Terry.
fantastic. I just thank you so
Yeah,
Just
much.
big locker
yeah.
room
Yeah.
guy. Big locker room guy.
Huge
He
locker room.
really, yeah. He likes to
Yeah.
yell, but yeah,
Yeah, that's about all
yeah.
I'm good for. That was just locker room vibes. Don't expect
And he
anything
always
else.
uses the correct build too. Yeah, go right at.
They're actually never wrong. I've never used I've never ever used a wrong build.
Yeah.
What? I just talked about saying the truth. That's the truth.
This is good. This is good. It's freeing. It's freeing. That's what it is. Day.
Yeah.
Shit's crazy, dude. Like, we're going to the playoffs, man. Like, see, like I was telling the boys earlier, dude. Like, I'm tired, bro. Like,
Are you?
not just like physically right now, but like this season just drained me, dude. I don't know if like Dunk just keeps taking weeks off and he's putting me to work, but I'm just tired, bro. Like, I don't know about you guys, but I was this season there ever was in VV, and they did it, bro. They did it.
Yeah. I mean, I think the playoffs are going to be, I think they're going to be interesting for sure because, you know, as we know right now, a single line or a single player can play 5 out of 7 games in a series, right? And
Mm,
so, there's teams who have lines that they could put together for 5 of those 7 games and be really difficult to beat. You know what I mean? Like, I think the regular season rewards depth a little bit more than what the playoffs do.
no, the
And
playoffs are one line.
correct. And so there's teams all throughout, whether they're the 8 seed in the conference or whatever it is. There's 16 teams, but I think every single team that's in the playoffs right can field a line 5 out of 7 games that would be really difficult to beat.
Yeah,
So even though it's like, oh, you're an 8 seed, right? Well, if you put your best 4 players on the ice, it's not going to be a cakewalk.
no,
And so that's why I think like VVHL playoffs is a different beast. Last year, obviously, we ran into that South Beach team in the first round, but they were able to put Scott King at defense, and everyone I know, and so a lot of people don't know that he's actually a D man, just only skates forward. He's an LG AHL D man who only skates forward in VV. So you put him at defense in his natural position, along with Kraut and Caustic, and that's an absolute nightmare to face in 5 games in a series. I experienced it. It was absolutely terrible. I've never been dog walked like I was in that series in my life.
That was
But
such
there's
a
Mhm.
other
great series.
teams that can do that, whether they're a 7 seed or an 8 seed or a 6 seed. Like there's teams that could put together that line that's going to be really tough to beat. So I think, there's favorites, there's the teams that have been at the top throughout the season, but there's teams out there that are going to feel that
Yeah, I don't disagree with you, man. It's the five we talked about it a couple weeks ago. I was gonna say last week, but we were lazy last week and we took a week off because we deserved it. No, we talked about it a couple weeks. Yeah.
Oh
Full
my
full full transparency, guys. Last week, I was fucking tired, dude. Like, I text the boys. I was like, I'm not fucking doing it. I'm not doing it tonight. And yeah, we took a week off, and it was great. It was great. It was.
Sometimes you gotta be
I
locked
just
in.
you know what? I just had Zaner over my house for like a week. We got up to a bunch of activities. He got to see me golf for the first time. My prosthetic. We had a golf concert in downtown Toronto. We did a bunch of activities, man. And like honestly, I so that Thursday, dude. Last Thursday, this is my day. As soon as I woke up, so I woke up early because I had to work. I work from home, so like Zaner and his wife were sleeping. I worked for like 4 hours in the morning. Um, oh no, oh sorry, no, this is the airport day. Sorry. So I worked for a little bit in the morning. I drove them to the airport, an hour and a half away. I had to drive another hour back up north to my prosthetic appointment, and then I drove home and I'd kind of catch up with work a little bit. And you know what? I was just fucking tired, dude. I was like, I don't want to do the podcast tonight. And yeah, no, I think I fell asleep at like 9:30 that night. It was just KO'd, done.
Yeah, but
Done.
that's
So
legitimate though. Like that's a busy, you know, Dave's
yeah,
tired boy after that. You know what I
Uh,
yeah, I
mean?
don't want to
Like,
come talk to these guys for freaking an hour.
yeah, and
This
and
is
you know what? You know what? Speaking of
the
being
last of my
tired,
priorities. But
speaking of being tired, you know what I'm tired of, Dave? I'm tired of
what are you
playing in
tired
these
of?
playoffs, man. It's been, I mean,
You're
what's up
tired
with
of playing
these
the play, bro.
what's
You
up with
got the
that, man?
back alley brawlers this next week.
Right,
You
Dave,
better
because
you
from my perspective, who were the
better buckle
last
up.
the last playoff series I've had to play are against um the Prairie Pirates, the
Sewer
Crease
Kings,
Police,
Priest
the Sewer
Police,
Kings, not to mention the Sewer Kings in season 8. I mean, it's just like
and
what is
now you
this
get
gauntlet I'm
Castle,
having to
Stefano,
run?
and Ascend.
Right. The line that absolutely dominated last week. Like, you know, Dave, it's hard being me
Oh no, I
sometimes.
made the finals like 3 seasons in a row. Oh
It's hard, Dave.
yeah, real hard, bro. Yeah.
that's
How
crazy.
many
Just
trophies do you have?
Only 2.
Yeah, yeah, rub it in his
Yeah,
face. Hell yeah.
but is that? I
yeah,
was gonna say, is that more than Dave?
That might be
buddy.
more game 7 wins than Aquino has.
Hey, listen,
Yeah,
listen,
yeah, you're absolute trash in game sevens. Like
dude.
the stats are there, dude.
No, hey, I derailed the fucking Blue Dragons. Not single-handedly, the whole Lost Boys season 7 Lost Boys. Big shout out. I think it's like Rifle Drum, ISO, me, Mowski,
Oh, so you
fucking
got carried.
Super Mariota,
Yeah,
bro.
That
Oh
team?
hell yeah,
massive.
I got fucking
Jeez.
carried, bro. Hell yeah, I got carried. I don't give a shit. I got
Yeah, he's
carried.
gonna need to work. He's gonna need to work these playoffs. That's for
Yeah,
sure.
what's the real question here, Aquino?
Hey,
It's game 7
okay.
of the first round of the playoffs. Crease Police are in a
Yep.
game 7. Are you gonna play, or is West Coast Ping Dunk gonna play game 7?
You know what? We ran into this last season. Not West Coast ping dunk, but working dunk. He has a crazy work schedule, but you know what, Day Date? And everybody's making fun of these game 7s. You've seen the most with me, bro. You know the curse more than anybody. And
You want to know
hey,
something funny?
what's that?
I have just as bad of a game 7 record because I was with you for
We have
multiple, and
yeah,
then
we have
the
the same.
PGL Reapers lost
Oh,
I guess it was game 9 or whatever the hell it was for that last season. But we lost the last game, and then I was game 7 against the Snipers last season and lost. So I don't know if I've ever won a game 7.
Oh well, we did just win the Mem Cup in LG, so
We did.
whatever.
We did.
All of our
And
sins
yes.
have been washed away.
Yes.
Listen, man, it's tough. It's not a performance thing. I don't get freaking nervous. It's just the way it be sometimes. It do be like that sometimes, you know. And it's I don't know what to say, man. I'm gonna play this season, whatever game 7 is. I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna try my best. I'm gonna show up, and I feel like that's the right thing to do.
You know
Is just try to beat those demons, right?
I have that makes me want to ask, have you guys, maybe it's for example, maybe it's a big game 7, are you are any of you guys getting a little just a little nervous, or are you all just stone cold, just don't care, just is that how you guys are, like, or do you guys ever get a little nervous before those games? I'm just kind of curious.
I think I'd be lying if I said I didn't, for sure. I think there's like definitely some nerves because I think it's less about like the game itself. It's like I don't want to let my teammates down.
Right,
Hmm.
exactly.
You know what I mean? Like at a game 7, like it could be the end of your season, obviously, right? So I think obviously the stakes are a little bit higher, but it's more of like I'm just thinking about my teammates and like with like last season, the Prairie Pirates, I was like, dude, I've had such a fun season. I don't want it to end. And
Hmm.
like if you lose that game, the season's over. Everybody you're in the Discord with is gonna go their separate ways, and you don't get to have fun with them as much anymore. Um, and so I think for me, it's more like I don't want our season to end. I don't know if I'd necessarily get nervous about like not playing great or like not playing the best. It's more of like I don't want like this to end, essentially.
Yeah,
I've never been
I'm
in the
the
Yeah,
exact
playoffs
same
in
man.
way.
VV.
That was my main motivation last season,
Sorry.
was
You never
like,
been in VV playoffs, Terry?
No.
well, that's about
Go
to
ahead,
change
Jeez.
Crouch.
there.
What were you saying?
Yeah. Sorry, I'm just saying I'm literally the exact same way, Day Day, and like that was my main motivation last season, was like I had so much fun being on the snipers, and just playing with all those boys, and like I was just like I don't want this to end. Like I want to keep playing. No matter what, like I if I could do it, like just keep doing it over and over, I would. Like, I mean, that's all I wanted to do, was just keep playing another week, and that's why it was so heartbreaking the way it ended. But I mean, it is what it is, man. I still thoroughly enjoyed playing with them, and they know I love them.
Yeah. Um. Yeah, I wouldn't say I get nervous. I usually just have some sort of food in front of me, and I got my music going, and um, I get I just get too into it. Like in the games, I'm usually yapping, telling people what to do, and everybody tells me to shut the fuck up, and I don't know. It's just a game, man. Like I get pretty emotionally invested. Like there's no nerves. I don't like sit here and be like, "Oh, it's a game 7. Jesus Christ, I'm sweating through my sweater right now." It's all right, we gotta lock the fuck in. We gotta do something here, because if I have another game 7, all my friends can tell me about it for the next year of my life. And hey, maybe this season's different, man. Maybe Crease Police go all the way. Maybe we're out first round. Who knows? But regardless, it's what a wild ride it's been, man,
Yeah, I
these
mean,
last 8 weeks. There's so many teams, man. There's so many people in this server. And
Dave, and
what a
one thing
season, boys. What a
Dave, one thing
freaking
I will
season.
say, Dave, is, you talked about the all those game 7s, and I think Dave, you look at the real NHL. I mean, none of those guys ever won cups until they did, right? I mean, it took Ovi. How long did it take Ovi? Like fucking 12 years or something? I mean, hey Dave, it's never
Hmm.
over, man. Only takes one.
Yeah, something like that. Only takes one, man. And you know what? I got a great group of guys behind me on the CP there. Big shout out to Dunk and Boss and Scub and Mayers and like great group of guys, great vibes, great attitudes, and that's the kind of team that we could go 0-2-1 one night, and you got Scub Daddy and you got Boss just laughing, and we're just bitching about the game as a team, and I love it. I love it. Really excited to see what the playoffs. I'm excited to face the Brick City Bruisers. They got a hell of a team over there. Deserve their playoff spot, and can't wait to ruin it. No, I'm just kidding. It's gonna be good, and I'm excited for a lot of the match. Dude, like one of the matchups I'm really freaking excited about is actually yours, Kraut, is the Egg Farmers and the Brawlers, dude. That's a hell of a first round. And like we've seen some pretty good first rounds in the past. Like we had the Prairie Pirates and the Snipers, dude. Like that was a hell of a first round battle. Like both those teams deserve to go to the finals that season. But this year, like the Egg Farmers and the Brawlers, dude, like you gotta take a look at that list, dude. Like you got all heavy hitters on both sides, on both teams. You got depth, you got top lines. That like if dude, I just hope that series is streamed to the max because it really deserves. Can't even imagine like what you're going through in your head right now about that series.
Well,
The
I am
breakdown
a bit
is
used
going to
to
be
it.
cool.
I am a bit used to it because, last season I did have to play White Castle and Stefano in the playoffs too. So I mean, it is a bit familiar now. Whereas back then it was like I remember the first time I ever played the Crease Police. Um, I mean, I was a bit rattled playing against my buddy Stefano. I was like, "What's this?" I've always been on his side, not against him. And Stefano and Castle, they all know what I like to do. So it's really those matchups are always the most intriguing, right? Where you have players that are familiar with each other, and you know what the other guys on the team like to do. And that's kind of what makes these series so competitive sometimes. But I mean, just going into it, I think uh, I mean, at least I would hope it'll be competitive. So yeah, I would agree with you, Dave. I do think it'll be one of the more competitive series, maybe similar to that Prairie Pirates Snipers series that we saw last season. But I will say to Stefano and Castle, it seems like I'm kind of a rite of passage for you guys. Last season you couldn't get past me. Let's see if you can do it this time. I'm like the final boss, man.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
That's
I
devious, bro.
love that so much.
That's
That's
so
devious,
crazy.
bro.
Number one Groot and things like that. It's
Hey,
great.
I think we're getting to that hour mark, guys. And before I sign us off, anybody have anything they want to say? They want to shout out? Um,
Yeah.
yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Big shout out to just everyone who played this season. Like Dave said, I mean, this was really the skill check season of VV. You know what I mean? This was by far the hardest season. And I mean, to all of you who stuck through it, whether you're a forward, D, goalie, whatever, I appreciate you. And you guys are what make this league so great. So, thanks for sticking it out. Thanks for playing in this league, and thank you to all you guys who tuned into After Hours. We appreciate you.
Couldn't have said
everyone.
it better.
Yeah, and as we approach the playoffs next week, everyone go check out the KXK shop. They got a lot of good stuff. If you're looking for your team's jersey, you'll find it there with some nice hats. If you're not on a team, you're out of the playoffs this season. Maybe go support the KXK shop in the league by going to pick out your favorite team's jersey or something. Maybe for some support, drop it in the Rock Your Swag channel.
Well, isn't there just a VVHL
But
one as well?
other than that, big shout out to our admins, of course. I think so. Oh yeah, you get the VVHL jersey. Yeah, that's a dope
Yeah.
jersey. The VVHL blue.
Yep.
That's a classic one too. Make sure it comes
Classic.
with a front logo though.
Oh, well, in case it
Oh,
doesn't, they have
Yeah.
good support. They have good support.
Dan, Mike, they have great support. I'm gonna finish shouting out our admins. um, no, the KXK does have great support. They have their own channel in our Discord now, and you can of course email them as well. I actually emailed them. They're lovely people, great people, the best people.
Trompakina.
Yeah, no, Dan, Mike, Shawnee, Caustic. Without you guys, this this league doesn't happen, and you guys, I know personally all the work that goes on behind the scenes, and we do appreciate all you guys. You guys are doing a fantastic job, and I cannot wait for the graphics and the media for the upcoming weeks for the playoffs. It's going to be insane. Big shout out to all 16 teams who have made the playoffs. Get your rest. Get your chemistry games in, guys, because it's going to be a sweaty one. Yeah, if you guys want to go listen, you can find us on Spotify tomorrow, VVHL After Hours. Yeah, like, subscribe to our YouTube. You guys can follow Vroom Vroom Hockey League on Twitch. And Mikey Diesel has his own podcast now called Between the Whistles. That's on Mondays, I believe. And it's literally Diesel just yapping, and it doesn't get better than that. But hey, VVHL community, you guys are beautiful, and much love to you all. Thank you for listening, and we will catch you next week if I'm not napping. Peace.